Bottom of the barrel, bottom of the barrel, where we always feel so tall. Bottom of the barrel, bottom of the barrel, 'cause the barrel is only 2 foot small.
Welcome back to Bob, everybody. Turn the team.
Oh, there we go.
There you see, it feels nice.
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you're sticking with the toques. Good for you.
Appreciate you saying toque, by the way. And this is why.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks
Toque hair is the worst.
Well, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're staying positive and testing negative.
That's
COVID
funny.
jokes.
Where did you... Were you waiting fucking
Just
2
ready
weeks?
2 weeks to drop that one.
Oh
2
my
weeks.
God.
I'm writing jokes for this.
You can
thing.
tell he's been waiting 2 weeks for that.
Couldn't even wait to get it out.
Yeah,
I had
right
to
out of
say
the
it.
gate.
I should have waited. I should have held off.
What was it again?
I hope you're staying positive and testing negative.
Wow.
It's good, you know? It's funny. Funny.
Yeah, who thought being negative about something was a good thing?
Yeah, right?
Huh? What world, what backwards fucking bizarro planet do we live on where being negative is great?
Well...
Except for the whole AIDS
AIDS?
thing. Ignore that.
I miss AIDS. Simpler time.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like AIDS isn't that much of a pandemic anymore, is it?
I don't think so.
They've cured it, haven't they?
I don't know. Did they cure it? We got a peanut gallery over here today. So
Is that a touchy subject? Well, it is for people who have AIDS, but there aren't many of them. Well,
yeah. So if you have AIDS, let us know in the comments if it's cured or not.
I mean,
Please don't.
it's definitely a sore subject.
Hmm.
The AIDS patient.
Yeah. No. We all got it. We all...
Ah, God. What? You can't joke about AIDS anymore?
Yeah, you can. Of course you can.
I hope so. I bet there was a time where you couldn't.
Sure there was.
Like
I still think there's a group of people you probably can't. It's not here. They're not watching this video.
Maybe they are.
Yeah.
Don't alienate my audience like that.
Okay.
Hey, AIDS fam, I got you.
Yeah.
This is taking a fucking wrong
Yeah,
turn.
I know. We're.
I'll
You missed 1 week and now you're off.
Oh
crazy
man,
again.
we're far beyond the point of
So
no return.
I want you to know that you brought up AIDS, but it was literally my second talking. Chris brought this up. We didn't talk about it.
It says AIDS on his phone as a talking. What? Wow. Okay, hold on. What were you possibly? Because there is no other word attached to it other than in capital letters AIDS. What were you? I'm very curious to know what you were going to bring up on this conversation. Please indulge
No,
us.
I was gonna leave that one in the bag in case we got talking about COVID, and then I was gonna say the joke I just said, where I'm like, I miss AIDS. It was a simpler time. And in the right context, that's a really offside, funny joke.
Oh, so we think alike then.
Yeah, of course. That's why we do a podcast together.
Wow.
That blew my mind. Then you got me all flustered because you brought it up. I'm like, whoa, he's taking my AIDS material.
My AIDS material.
Like, did he get my phone?
Do you ever see that? This is
AIDS
probably
joke.
something you could pull up here on the podcast.
Thanks for giving me edit work. I love it.
For those of you watching, have you ever seen the AIDS diet?
Mm-mm.
You never seen this video? Oh, fucking! I'm gonna
The
pull
AIDS diet?
Oh my! This is it's very okay. For those of you listening, mind you, this is humor that I had in high school. Okay, and when I was in high school, most of you weren't around yet, probably. And
What are you talking
fucking
about?
20 years ago.
Yo, everyone here is of age.
Okay. For those of you, anyways, you probably remember there was like a lot of weird shit on the internet. When internet first got started, I was like grade 8, so it was like 23 years ago or something. There was like rotten.com. You had
Death. What is that? Death one?
Yeah.
Oh no, those death tapes were on the internet. Never mind.
Yeah. So they had some like really bad, like anything bad all of a sudden was now put in front of you. And so because of that, all of the humor and dark humor became a thing. It really did become a thing, 20 odd years ago, because people were discovering this content online. So it's not that we're being insensitive, we're being nostalgic. Okay. So here's the video about the AIDS diet.
Oh my god, I am so concerned.
It's what it is a tone deaf diet.
Perfect. Hit me. Don't
that
explain.
stood for something else, but it was AIDS, right? And so you can sync this with the actual commercial, so you can see it.
Yeah. No problem.
I've tried fad diets, powders, pills. Still, my weight's been up and down like a yo-yo until the AIDS plan taught me how to take off weight and help keep it off.
I'm just going to stop there. I think you get where this is going.
That's amazing.
The AIDS, and they were so tone deaf. And this was back when AIDS was rampant. You know, and they're like, oh, I lost weight with the AIDS diet. Oh, thanks. I had the cancer diet. Fucking that worked miracles too, idiot.
So wait, it wasn't like a Saturday Night Live
No,
thing.
that was a legit commercial. They're little candies.
All right. Well then.
So blame it on them, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not you, it's them.
It's not me, it's them.
Wow, that is crazy. I love you like being nostalgic, but I have no memory of it, so it's not really.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is happening in real time.
It
That's
is.
great. I love it.
There you go.
Woo!
What else you got on your
Oh my
list
God,
here?
I'm sorry.
Fucking. Oh, cancer! Jesus Christ! No, I'm just kidding.
No, I saw a chick's chin yesterday. So hot.
You what?
I saw a chick's chin. Everyone's wearing masks right now. There's
Oh.
some jokes I wrote about COVID. It's all good.
Oh, that's funny, but the context was off a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's why I was going to bring it up. These are all little ones in the bag to pull out during conversation to make me seem smart and witty.
You know what's funny though is you remember back in the 20s, like you would have women on like hidden postcards showing their ankles,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
and now you got like women they'll show you a corner of their chin.
Yeah, sometimes you get bottom chin if they pull it up a little bit.
Luckily, they have a
Under chin, I
yeah.
guess.
If you're real lucky, they have a butt chin.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, 2 for 1 there.
It's actually exciting.
Yeah.
You got 2 chins.
Double. That's twice the fun.
Oh, they sell some big
You need
masks.
2 masks for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this has gone terribly
Yeah,
wrong.
sorry guys, but welcome back.
We're just happy to see each other. Is what it really is. We haven't hung out in a
Yeah,
couple
this
weeks.
isn't virtual, by the way.
We're really here.
I actually
touch
did
me.
it. Sorry.
We're really here, and this is what it's going to be like in the future.
Yeah, we're just giving you little taste, little teasers, right?
That's right.
Roping you in slowly.
No,
Till
we're just happy.
January.
Like he just got here a couple hours ago, so
Yeah.
we're kind of fucking immature right now. So
Oh,
don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, and we got a TV show.
Oh my god.
How do we not open with that?
Well, I mean, this is for the real, the real ones out there
Yeah,
listening.
yeah, true.
Here you go. You heard it here second. We're
Announced it today or yesterday for you guys.
Yeah, we've got approved by TrueTV. So TrueTV is the network that's picked up our pilot. Not only have they picked up our pilot, they asked for 10 episodes,
Boom.
and that'll be airing sometime next year.
Yeah, hopefully in the first half of the year.
Yeah, hopefully in the
we'll
first
see.
half of the year, if everything goes well. We start filming in January.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tight schedule.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be flipping that around real quick, but we got the ideas, most of them. Some
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, you guys gonna like it a lot, and everyone's gonna ask me. I know you've already been doing it in Instagram here. You've already been hitting me up about where can we watch True TV? I don't know. Figure it out. The internet's a vast place. I'm sure it will be somewhere for you guys to watch it. Please.
I don't have TrueTV.
Yeah, we don't have True TV either. We're gonna still watch it. We'll find a way.
But
We'll
I've been
find a way to get it.
watching Impractical Jokers
Yeah,
for months.
yeah. So, yeah, it'll happen. You'll see it. We'll make sure.
Get a VPN, steal your neighbor's Netflix. I don't know what you have to do. Wherever it's airing, you'll find it. Or just watch the clips that we're allowed to post once a week, probably.
That's true. Or tune in here and hear the stories as they happen.
Yeah. Switch your AM radio on. You can listen to us fucking jabber about it.
They actually posted a clip of this bit we did called Shock Collar Magic that you can go watch, which is us wearing those animal shock collar electrocuting things.
Yeah.
Zapping each other trying to do magic. So check
Or
that
animals,
out.
eh?
Yeah.
There's an animal out there somewhere that doesn't have a collar because of us.
Oh, that's right. That's where you're going with that. It's gonna be like, who would do that? What injustice!
That's a good one.
Yeah. It really, yeah. They I like how they cut around my erection when I was electrocuting you. I was rock solid.
They didn't cut around; you just couldn't see it. They were
Go back to my phone. You talking?
What's funny about that though is it was an interesting clip for them to choose because they announced it, right? So this went out in a press release and everything else. And the one thing we wanted to avoid with this TV show, because it's for white guys who are best friends and who like pranking each other, and if that doesn't sound familiar to another show that's on True TV, I mean, obviously you're thinking of Practical Jokers. And so we definitely didn't want to take that formula. It would have been too easy for us to be like, let's just do this. Mm-hmm. That was the one thing that felt the most like Impractical Jokers.
Even though it's still a lot different, it still feels like it.
Yeah, because the whole show, I mean, there are a lot of solo things, but we're never in each other's ear. We're never talking to each other in our ears, and we're never like watching the in what they call it, Video Village, watching those little TV screens. We're never doing that. That was the only time. So it was an odd choice for them to be like, we're going to lead with this. Because a lot of people are like, oh, is this just like another Impractical Jokers? And it really isn't. The show is
definitely not
vastly different from the start.
They're like, oh yeah, but it's all 4 of you. And it's like, yeah, also you cut out Alex.
Yeah.
So
they're like, that's what we meant.
Yeah.
We know.
He watches this. That's why I like to drop his name.
Yeah. What up, Alex?
Alex Boyer, go sub to him on YouTube. He's at he's
30,000, I think.
31.7 thousand. Check today. It's a weird thing to know, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It's almost like you care too much.
I care a lot. I like all my friends. But anyways, we got a TV show. I'm really
He let
excited
Spidey
about
know that Spidey passed him before Spidey knew.
this. Yeah. Yeah. My buddy Spidey hit over 200,000.
He's like, congrats on 200K. He's like, what? Checks his phone.
I look up all my friends every day to make sure I'm my position in the hierarchy.
Yeah.
I check you every day to see if I passed you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every day. I'm like,
How's
did I
that
pass
going?
Chris yet? Oh, fuck. Close, man. I'm getting closer.
Yeah. Really?
No.
I feel like you're getting further.
Yeah, further away for sure. 100%. 100%. But I got some big things coming up.
There was like actually a day or 2 days, I think, when your Fool-esque clip went up.
Yeah.
That you, because I was in a rut that week.
Must have been a deep
Yeah,
rut.
it was so deep. Never been so low. But those were the days that you passed me. I remember you were like, hey, Chris, pass you in subs. I was happy for you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You gained a little bit on me.
I honestly thought for a minute there, I'm like, this is my time.
This is the turning point.
There's been 4 separate times over 6 years on my YouTube channel where I thought, this is my moment. And it's kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
it's
I thought you learned your lesson by now.
no way, man. I'm all about false starts. Like, you know how many times a girl had to tell me she didn't want to date me before I believed her? You know,
Yeah.
like that's how I am. I'm like, she likes me.
I believe it.
Yeah. Kirsten sitting over. My wife's sitting over there holding 3 fingers up. Like I'm just the kind of guy that's like. I'm like, it's she doesn't, she's coming around to it. I saw her breathing air around me. It means she likes you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she showed you her chin the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. This is a good podcast so far.
Yeah.
We'll fucking end it there and fucking cut our losses, I think.
Hell no.
Nah, just
I
kidding.
got more. I gotta drink one of those.
But you know what?
blonde
Let's take a
Guinnesses.
question from
Guinness
the
eyes.
listeners.
Okay. All right. Raise your hand if you have something. Okay.
Right, let's go. Ready?
All right. Let me.
No one?
I screenshotted some. I screenshotted a bunch of random stuff that
Hey,
I was.
while you're looking at that, I'm going to tell them something.
Okay.
I had a conversation with Neil Patrick Harris yesterday for 2 hours. We filmed like a 45-minute.
You had a conversation with 3
Interview.
different people.
First Neil. Harris shows up late all the time. But it was
Hey, Neil
sensational.
Patrick Harris, get something other than 3 first names, okay? You can't have 3 first
You
names.
know why? And I looked into that. I read his wiki page.
Oh, I didn't know.
There was a guy named Neil Harris who was an actor when he came onto the scene. And so it was like, Neil Patrick. Yeah, that's like Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
Nobody wants to be Michael Jordan.
No, you can't do
You know,
that.
those are big shoes to fill. You got to be Michael B. Jordan. You know, so he.
I think the real Michael Jordan should just change his name to motherfucking Michael Jordan or something.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
or
I mean?
Michael motherfucking Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. God damn it.
Yeah, or just Jordan.
Yeah,
You know, we
Yeah.
get it now.
yeah.
Even Michael.
Yeah, Mike.
Jackson's
was
dead.
Michael.
Tyson's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Not so much. He's coming up. He's on the come up.
Just naming horrible people, too. Hey, the examples are always so awful.
Yeah. Yeah, Jordan's the best one.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else is there? Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Another bad one.
Yeah.
What other bad Michaels are there? Mike Bossy, he was a hockey player, is a bit rough, eh?
No, that's not.
For those of you out there, Mike Bossy fans.
If I see any comments from Mike Bossy, I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'll take it like a champ. But,
Michael, I think that's the end of that conversation,
yeah,
really.
please stop. Anyways, what were you saying?
I don't know, but I'm looking at the fucking scribbles on your phone, and it's making me smile.
All right, so
You look like...
so I remember to star them in my. Never mind. All right.
His phone legit looks like a fucking first grade art project.
All right. Well, this guy wants. I want to hear Chris rap, man. I met him once, and it came up in conversation. He didn't meet you, and it didn't come up in conversation, but he said he did.
Okay.
I want to hear him freestyle a little bit on the podcast.
All right, let's go. Drop some words.
What kind of words? What do you mean?
Let's go. Drop words.
How many words you need?
Anything.
Like.
Give me 2 words.
I don't know.
Wow. You're asking me to freestyle, and I'm asking you to name 2 words in the English fucking language.
All right, cars and beer.
There we go. Don't drink and drive if you don't know how to steer. You know, you can't mix cars and beer. I don't know. That is as far as I can go. I wasn't actually gonna try and rap.
Oh, I thought you had one just like your go-to. You're just like, boom. I'll
No.
just drop that on you right there.
You know what?
I thought you were gonna quote 8 Mile and pretend like it was yours.
Yeah, you gotta move yourself, whatever. No, there was a point in time when rapping was a real thing for me.
Yeah.
And when I believed in my heart of hearts, this was after I thought I was going to be an NBA player. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So after I thought I was going to be an NBA player, right? I thought I was going to be a professional rapper.
Did you ever think YouTuber?
Yeah, no.
Before YouTube existed?
No. Yeah.
But I'm glad you gave up on it.
On what?
Rapping.
YouTube? Oh.
Yeah.
Not there yet.
And I remember, you still...
I haven't fully given up on it.
I know, you have some songs I was going to say.
Yeah, it's still in the back of my head.
Throw it out there.
One day...
People want to hear your songs.
One day I'm going to release something that's going to flop on my channel, by the way. I'm not going to fucking give it any more credit than that. But I'll be happy about it.
Yeah, man.
And that'll be my mic drop to the YouTube world. Be like, boom, you know?
When you do this, should we assume you're trying to kill yourself? Should we?
Yeah,
send
it's
for
over.
help? Okay.
Oh, no, I'm past that point. That'll be what you find after I'm dead.
Oh, okay, good.
Will be my eulogy, my own eulogy in a rap verse.
I can't wait.
Yeah, you're gonna read it.
I shouldn't have drank and drove when I got cars and beer, and that's what I'll say. And then peace out.
I drank and drove it, died like COVID.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
congratulations on getting a TV show, buddy.
Thank you. And what a fucking show, by the way.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I just got a text from Blake Voigt. You don't know who Blake Voigt is. He's one of the premier magic consultants in the entire world. A fantastic creator, thinker.
And Neil Patrick Harris just sent him a question mark, which means Chris sent him something inappropriate or weird, and he was like, what? That's hilarious. Just a question mark?
No,
it's not something you ever want to get.
He's got a whole question for me, which I'll answer later.
Sure.
Chris
is like, I love you. We should be best friends. I'll move next door to you.
Because I text him and like, I don't want to be like, hey man, because I have so many things to tell him, right? But I just don't want to tell him all at once, right? So I'll wait like 8 hours. As soon as the timer goes off, I'm like, oh, time to text Neil. And then I send him a text. But then like he'll wait 3 hours before he replies.
Well, he's doing the same thing.
I'm in bed last night. It's fucking 1 a.m. Ding. I reach for my phone like it's a fucking my lifeline. I look at him, I'm like, oh, Neil texts me back. I'm like, text him in the morning. And I'll ghost him back. It's what celebrities do.
Okay. You guys.
They all do that. They're not. It's not because he's busy.
Yeah.
It's because that's the way they do it. They function like that. They're like, you have to assume that I'm busy. That's how this works.
I don't know. One time I was around when David Blaine called you to tell you that he wasn't in New York. So
do you remember that?
Yeah, that was so
Were you there?
I was sitting right next to you on the couch.
Can this podcast just be about fucking awkward David Blaine encounters? Because I've got a shit ton.
It was so weird.
I got a call from David Blaine. He's like, yo.
What about the pizza or whatever? That food order too? Sorry,
yeah,
he's
like, yo. I'm like, hey man, what's up? He's like, what up? Let's hang out. I was like, cool, right? And I'm like, cool, I'll be in New York. He's like, oh, no, I'm in Paris, France. That was the end of the conversation. I was like, cool, man. Let me know when you get back home. He's like, all right. He never hit me up. I think he stayed in France. He had no plans of returning.
Next time you saw him, he was flying through the sky holding balloons.
Yeah. Yeah, try and predict. Put down a fucking bingo card. I dare you. Never you'll be able to fucking predict what David's going to do next.
Yeah, the other time he literally called random, and Chris picks up. He's like, yeah, just bring the food up.
Should we just like FaceTime audio him?
He's like, what? He's like, bring the food up. It was so weird.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Call David Blaine.
Which phone number for David Blaine?
Oh fuck, I don't know. His mobile.
Calling now.
Please stay on the line while your call is completed. Long distance.
So funny. Let's see over under on him answering.
Text me. Please.
You call David Blaine, you get a little girl answering?
That was probably his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Text me.
Yeah, he was in the back. You heard him. He was like, thank you.
Yeah.
That was an answering machine. He legit answered.
Oh, I thought that was an answering machine.
So David Blaine's daughter just answered the phone, told me to text it. See, I told you.
That's
Put it on
weird.
a fucking bingo card. You're never gonna guess what the fuck David's gonna do next. I call David first. I don't expect him to answer. He goes to me every time. And now his daughter answers, and he's like, She's like, text me. And I'm like, this is incriminating. I'm gonna hang up. And then I hear David in the back. Thank you. I'm just gonna pretend it was a pocket dial. He'll never see this. He doesn't watch this shit.
Are you kidding me?
He's got better things to
He's
do.
the number one guy.
He's still flying
Where
around
was
the
Bob
world
last week? Where was Bob?
He's still fucking in the air somewhere with balloons. He's still, I think he's over Egypt at the moment.
No, man, there's no green balloons. It was all green screen. Why no green balloons?
I like that.
Think about it.
I like the idea of me affecting David Blaine's life in the smallest way.
Just annoying him?
Just like,
We're just
just for no reason. That was hilarious. Oh, it's so good.
What are we even talking about?
I don't know, but I don't need to fucking contact David for another year. I'm happy. Whew.
You were talking about someone in your thing, and I pointed out Neil Patrick Harris. You were talking about somebody before that.
Neil or Patrick?
No, you said you got a message from Harris. You had a message you were going to...
Oh, yeah. Blake Voigt.
Oh.
It's come full circle. Blake Voigt, who's worked for David
was so
Blaine.
excited that we were talking about him, and then we just stopped talking about him.
Yeah, we talked about two other more important people right after Blake. It was like Neil and then David. Back to Blake. He said, yo, dude, just watch the pilot. We sent him the pilot so you can watch it, apparently. So fucking funny and really great. Super exciting. Very different.
Did he mention me?
And your guys' chemistry is so great.
Did he mention me?
Wes is so red on camera for some reason,
Okay.
he said. He loves it, which is great. And awesome. He's seen it all. He's seen it all.
Great.
I mean, not all. He's obviously not called David Blaine's daughter. But actually, he probably has. But
yeah, for sure.
He's done it all. He's done it all in the magic world, really.
Blake once told me...
I don't think should that it. I really don't.
I'm leaving it.
Okay.
Should I not?
No.
And we're back from the edit. Okay.
You could see where that was taking a left turn. Whatever your assumptions were about that left turn, whatever those were, are true. Moving on. How's that, by the way? We're drinking. I picked this up. We went to the corner store.
I'm laughing at you.
The Depanneur, and Guinness has a blonde beer. Is it good?
Yeah, I love it. It's like it's not as blonde. Like it's a far cry from Sapporo. It has more weight to it for sure, but it's nice. It tastes like Guinness made a blonde beer. You're not gonna like it as much as
Not a big fan of Guinness.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it as much. I'm loving it.
Well, it's not.
It's not bad, but it's not
it's
what you're.
stouty.
It is, yeah. It's like a thick blonde there. It's like a blonde you'd meet in the.
Mine's a blonde. La mienne est blonde.
La
mienne est blonde. A crisp. Let me read this in the best advertising voice I can. This is the. Here's what Bob's really about. Just trying new beer. That's a new thing here.
I love it.
Can you put some nice music over this?
For sure. Yeah.
Here you go.
A crisp golden beer, citrusy with refreshing finish. Based on a recipe refined for brewing at our Open Gate Brewery and Barrel House in Baltimore, Maryland.
How'd that sound?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not sold on that ad read, to be honest.
I like
the
it.
wording of it is kind of fucking strange.
Yeah, the copy's bad, but your voice was perfect, Chris.
Crisp golden beer, citrusy with refreshing finish. Citrusy. Look at that fucking word. Does that not look like you misspelled something?
It looks like crusty spelled weird.
Crusty.
Crusty. It's like Chris D'Elia tried to say crusty. Crusty.
Yeah, but he says it in 17-year-old. There's it's we can say that.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
who's
man.
gonna cancel us? Chris? Guess what?
Yeah, dude, his shit was still funny even though he's a creep.
Yeah, 100%.
It's fine. Just like Michael Jackson. Like I like Michael Jackson. I don't care for singing and dancing, but you gotta separate them.
Yeah. What did you care about?
Oh yeah. I'm liking the wrong thing there.
What is there left to care about?
I'm liking the wrong thing there. Never mind.
I didn't care for anything he was known for.
Yeah, I just liked him as a person.
He had a fucking awesome Pokemon collection. What the fuck kind of obscure comment is that?
I don't know.
I don't like him for the same reason everyone else liked him. I like him for the things nobody knew about.
Yeah, I liked him.
He had a really hands-on approach.
Oh man.
You know why he went to the Gap, eh? He heard kids' clothes were half off.
I thought you said don't do jokes on the podcast.
We can joke about Michael Jackson.
You said that's a dad joke though.
Is it though?
Well, you shouldn't. Did you see Fat Wes?
Yeah.
This guy sent me. He's like, I found Fat Wes. It is pretty. Ideal.
If Wes had to make an avatar in a video game, go this side. The focus is here. Hold it up a bit. That should be good. Look at that. Yeah. You just screenshot and fucking put it in.
Oh yeah.
Boomer.
Okay. Well.
There you go.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
I wonder if that's on purpose.
That he looks like me?
No, that he has that.
The belt
Doctors
choice?
can't do anything about that. But there's fucking not the belt choice. It's like he's wearing the pants like a 1930s fucking boxer, and he's got Alex's hair for some reason. He's got Alex's hair.
Yeah. I think when you're like this kind of guy, you don't know.
I think
anything.
that if that me, you, and Alex had a baby, that's kind of what that would look like.
Yeah. And if you can't see or hear it, you can be
He's got my upper body.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'm built like a centaur.
My
upper body, I feel like.
You're built like a
Yeah, just the upper body, just kind of like floating.
For sure.
I don't know.
I always look for people with your body that are my height, and they're the grossest looking people.
Right?
Like if you took Chris's body height and you stuck it on a dude that is 5'8" 3/4", then
would not be attractive.
It's not good.
Yeah, no, height saves you. Really.
Really, you're.
Yeah, I can't rely on my good looks like you. I gotta rely on my height.
Here you go.
You know what is funny though? This is something I seen on TikTok. You guys know about TikTok? Just check it out. Speaking of Dalia.
Oh yeah.
You guys know about TikTok? It's all the new craze. But there's a video on it of a guy doing this.
Is for a watch collection? TikTok?
No, and he was doing this. Hold on, stay there. Do this. Okay.
Okay.
That's how you look to me.
Yeah.
It's just the top down. I think it was with his girlfriend. She was super short, but she's like, and it's like a really bad angle. It's like this,
dude,
like this, right? It's like that's what you look like.
I used to have a joke in my act with my brother. I take a selfie with him like this, and he's your height, and he's like, "Don't do like that, man. I get my double chin." I'm like, "Your wife's 9 inches shorter than you. That's all she ever sees."
She fell in love with you for that.
Yeah, I'm like, This is it. This is you to her.
Wow.
So I had the opposite joke, but I like it. Mine was better because I'm on TikTok.
I do like that joke better.
I have to tell you, this is a really important one.
Go for it.
If the Bob dildo, is it going to be a clone of Willie situation? Because if so, I'd hop on that and take a Chris one.
If what? I'm sorry. Repeat that. Something about that fucking tickled my eardrum.
We were talking about making Bob vibrators.
Yes.
And then this girl's like, "Can you please make a clone of Willie?" Like it's like a
you can clone your dick?
mold your own dick. She's like, "I'll take a Chris one and hop on that right away."
Oh.
Sent it to me, made no mention of me.
So
How much does that hurt my feelings?
The advantage that I have in this situation is that she assumes that I have a nice or a large penis, both of which could be wrong. Just saying.
It's nice, but it's
I could send her anything, so it could be yours.
Oh, right.
Right. Here's what I'm saying. You see where I'm going with this?
This is tricky.
I could send her just your version and tell her it was me,
Yeah.
and she'd be the happiest person in the world.
I say we send your top half, my bottom half. We'll marry them together in one.
Why don't we
Smooth it
just
out.
put both of ours together and have like a double one? But those
Pick
are
your
not.
side.
Those aren't like we're doing vibrator races.
I
here.
know. She was excited.
I forgot my Bilbo. It's at home.
Is that bad?
Yeah, I wanted to bring it on the podcast.
Well, bring it on the podcast tomorrow.
Ugh.
Bring it on tomorrow.
I forgot my Bilbo at home. You'll understand later.
Vibrating Bilbo. And then someone else just sent us some ideas about stuff. I don't know why. I
Should buy this if you want an exorcism.
Yeah, and it's just a crazy
Why?
shape.
Why is that an exorcism?
I guess it makes you go like ba 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 ba. I don't know. Maybe it makes you.
Was
throw
it
up
a
in
guy
your
or a
head.
girl that sent you this? Angela. Okay. Oh, so she's actually referring like a
to what-
brand.
Like, I want to buy the Bob vibrator. I want you to make it out of this kind, so
Right.
I'll buy it.
She's like, since you guys may branch into this market, this one has gotten rave reviews. And what are the reviews?
I want to say the women that listen to this are
Oh my
really
God. Can I read the reviews here?
Yeah, but I'm just saying they're 95% dudes on this channel, and yet the women are coming up with all the best comments. So
Yeah.
I mean, get to work, boys. You're getting out Sean here. Sean.
Women are where it's at in the comments. Molly H, a verified purchase on the 20th of September, recent.
Wow.
I could cry! Exclamation. This is the best orgasms I've ever had. And I can keep going. First night, and I've gone maybe 12 times. Exclamation, question mark, exclamation. LOL, exclamation.
8 seconds for the thing runs out.
Oh. Part 2 comes in. All right, back at it. right.
Clap, even though we don't have to right now.
Yeah. LOL, I lost count. This toy is the best money I've ever spent. Buy. All right. Here's one from DL, verified purchase on the 21st of September.
Oh, man.
I'm so very pleased with this vibrator. I've always had a hard time with an arousal in general, and actually reaching climax is a mission. But this little guy got the job done in just minutes. It is extremely quiet as well, which I appreciate since I'm not alone in my home. Highly recommended. He's like... So, all right, so that's something that women are looking into is stealthy fucking vibrators. So camouflage,
They're both
silent
nuns. Imagine.
silent vibrators is a thing. It makes sense.
I guess,
I see.
man.
I'd never given it that much thought. Where I'd be like, oh yeah, you don't want fucking
You don't want
noisy
to wake
one,
your husband sitting next to you?
right? Or anyone else in the fucking in the bus. But that's that's the way. I mean, that makes sense to me now. That makes sense that they would that would be a selling feature.
Yeah.
What are some other good selling features?
Yeah.
Let's not ask women, by the way. Let's just come up with our own, because they know. Where's the fun in that?
I think one that they haven't come up with, but I think they should, is I think you should have two bicycle handlebars, right? So you get you get some good purchase.
Or a steering wheel.
Yeah, something
If you're
like
into
that.
drifting.
Right? Yeah. I mean, why is that not more of a thing?
That's not bad. I'm thinking ones that are limp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, when you come home drunk, some girls want to. I've
Some
always
girls
had
want a limp one.
I've always had that question. Dildos are never hard. Dildos are always sloppy limp.
You're like, you should see my dick when it gets limp. It gets real big. Yours is the opposite. Hey, it's like
Yeah.
it's hard. It's not very big, but it limps out.
Well, I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me that all dildos aren't rock solid because they've been trying to sell us Viagra on TV for years and be like, you can have Godzilla dick if which is hard as a rock. And I'm like, I don't want a hard as a rock dick. Women don't like it, apparently. That's not what they're invested in. So,
I don't know. I've never heard this.
Get any dildo. They're like this. They're never they're always floppy.
Yeah, I guess. I
They're
own a lot of dildos. I never really thought about it.
Yeah, they're never.
I forgot dildos weren't just for jokes.
No, if they wanted hard dicks, they would just fucking mold them in cement or fucking 3D print them in hard plastic. That's not what's happening. They're using fucking state-of-the-art silicone to keep that rubbery texture. I don't know why they would want it that way, but there's something there. There's something there.
I'm gonna go home and play with my dildos. Figure this out.
Am I right? What is it that? We have a woman here. We can ask her off camera. What?
It's because it has more mobility when you're using it.
What do you mean?
Because if it was hard,
Uh-huh.
you'd be more likely to hurt yourself trying to get to the right spot.
Oh.
Rock hard. So when it
So you can shape it and move it. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That's the best answer I've ever heard regarding that. Thank you.
Well, that's too logical. Our answers were way better.
Because I was like, just fucking go to the vegetable aisle. They're all the same, right? But yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, I feel like that makes good sense.
I feel like that's a new thing we should come up with is revolutionizing
Product we have no idea.
Female sex toys. I think that we have a really good. I think 4 women by men. Yeah, the worst. That we're just going to be sitting at the head of the table. No. Here's what women.
Yeah.
Here's what women really want. Hey, we're going to 3D print them, and we're going to make them like this, right? So they can snake their way up. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe make them into a corkscrew.
Yeah.
So you can just screw them in, right?
Oh,
depending on.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's how you work.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Corkscrew vibrators.
I'm moving on. You guys carry on. That is too much. Oh man.
Another vibrator question?
Yeah, no. This other woman here just said, if I ever see Chris in real life, I'm a boink the shit out of him.
Wow.
Boink was the word used. Why is no one trying to bang me? This is really just.
I'd like to see you fucking try.
This is great. Chris is a really fast runner. You have no idea.
Fucking give you a left jab right in the chin.
Yeah. He goes elbow. He's really crazy. He's got good defenses. Fuck. Bob Merch.
Can you imagine? Just for a second. Wait, hold on. Just for a second. Can you imagine this comment being left on a female's channel? Flip the fucking script right now. So rapey.
Yeah.
Oh, if I saw that, I'd boink her, and if I saw her in the street, what the fuck?
Is every
Yeah, I was gonna say it is on that comment is on everybody's channel, on every girl's channel for sure.
All right, well.
Chris, you're not being picked up in the mic very well. So sorry, just so you know. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Still.
Yeah. This one's too long to read.
This is a really interesting bob, by the way.
It's
folks.
funny.
You're in for a
Are you
treat. We don't have the
kidding me?
good mic on. We got the little directional shotgun mic here, so.
Ooh, here we go. Don't tell Chris, but you were funnier on every bob so far. Boom.
Yeah, where's he from?
Czechoslovakia.
There you go. There's your answer. Shitty fucking humor out in Romania.
No, we got lots of people from all over the place, man.
Yeah, no, they don't comprehend the level of comedy that I'm bringing to the table is what it is. They're not, you guys aren't evolved in your comedy enough to appreciate my fucking genius out there in Romania. You know what? Romania, you're cool. Where's he from exactly? Bucharest?
Oh, you can hear it in the question, hey?
Is it Bucharest?
Yeah, Bucharest. Yeah, good guess.
Fuck Bucharest. All right, move on.
This guy wants to know.
I love you, Bucharest.
He doesn't matter if he does. I do. He wants to know if you helped design that. What's that word?
Hanayama puzzle.
Hanayama puzzle. Did you stick your name on it like a sellout, or did you help like?
No, absolutely helped design it. It's my logo. So the design itself was mine, and then I had the idea of creating a maze with a ring or an object, and that was it. And then they took over with the moves, but we went back and forth a couple times. Yeah. It wasn't brain surgery for these guys. These guys are really smart building puzzles.
But it wasn't like they just hit you up and said, "Hey, we took your logo and made a puzzle out of it."
No. We hit them up, and it was a whole process figuring out what exactly we were going to do. But they eventually came up with the labyrinth inside the thing because I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of good reviews on that puzzle. A lot of women saying it doesn't vibrate very well, but other than that,
it's very cold. It's not fucking limp enough, apparently.
There's I don't know if I want to shut these guys out. There's a Patreon only podcast that reviews former Fool Us episodes.
Yeah, why only on Patreon?
I don't know. They guess they don't want anyone to hear it. These guys fucking lit me up, dude. The most ruthless assassination of my
don't shut him out. Let's just talk about him.
It was amazing. Well, I hit him up and I was like, hey, really enjoyed listening to it. A little bit hard to hear when it's all about you, but you guys are pretty funny. And
were they funny?
They're funny how like the one guy's like,
were they like fucking Bob funny or fucking
no.
Bucharest Romania funny?
They were Bucharest Romania funny. The guy was like,
come on!
The guy was like, they assassinate my whole fucking performance, right? Just brutally assassinating it. They don't understand. They still didn't understand how the trick was done, but they still like ruthlessly were mean about it. And then the one guy was like, yeah, the other guy's like, I wonder what he's up to now. And the other guy's like, he's selling timeshares. And the dude's like, really? He's like, I have no fucking idea, but he's either laying bricks or selling timeshares because there's no way he has a career in performing.
Wow.
Like, they were just gutting me. It was crazy.
Amazing.
So I hit him up and I said, I liked your podcast. And the guy, I think, was surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love it because I get it.
Well, he's probably saying it because he's probably thinking, fucking no one listens to our podcast anyway, so you might as well talk shit, right?
One of the Bob people hit me up.
It's like me fucking calling Blaine, like never is he going to listen to this podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's why I'm talking about what Blake said. Edit. So no, it was just so interesting because someone on here hit me up and said these guys lit you up, so I went and listened to it.
All right.
And I appreciate that kind of thing. It's fun, and it hurt me a little bit, but I was like, it's good.
Everybody's entitled to their own fucking
That's
opinion.
what I'm saying, you know.
And you're just a guy to them.
Well, and these guys,
Wes, you know,
at least one of these guys worked backstage, so they were there at the show. They had some insight.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's not totally unwarranted. It was
but
just
imagine like lighting you up, but still they didn't fool them. You did.
Yeah, and someone's got a TV show. It ain't them.
Oh, and a fucking
so weird.
And a free podcast you don't have to fucking pay for, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And can I show you? Oh, I'm sorry. Darren Brown also sent me a message saying how dope I was.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know whose opinion I care about. But anyways, they invited me on their podcast.
That's cool.
I might go on and defend it a little bit.
I would too. I wouldn't even defend it.
Not even defend it.
Lean into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean into it. Because I'm gonna do what I just did there. I'm like, oh yeah, let's try this from Andy Nyman and Darren.
Oh yeah.
Just shit like that.
Yeah, bring your Fool Us trophy.
Yeah.
Just show up, and it's just it's audio only. Just clink it around the desk so you can hear it a little bit. You hear that? Can you hear this?
Yeah, there's a reason those guys are doing audio only, man. They're ugly as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, come on. If you got a face,
talking about lighting them up.
If you got a face, you put it in front of the camera, right? You don't see me running away.
And you're gonna make me pay for that?
Yeah, $2 a month. I pay them. I'll pay them until the day I die. $2 a month just to make content that I disagree with. It's fun.
Wow,
I love it.
$2 a month, eh?
Yeah. Well, hey, man, I doubled it. They only want $1.
We honestly though, like, we're in the fucking black with Bob right now. We've made how much profit have we made since we've begun this journey?
Well, profit's an interesting word.
No profit, straight net profit in my pocket.
Well, do I subtract the gas it takes me to drive out here to see you?
No.
I think honestly, probably about $600.
Fuck yeah!
Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing.
I know. And well, I know I had to buy a mic.
That's $1,200 more than I thought we were gonna make.
Well, dude, I designed some merch, so it's coming. It
Really?
is. Yeah.
Bob merch?
Bob merch.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like one thing that's super sick, and I hope you guys buy it. But I know. Then there's a couple things that are like really good. And like, don't worry.
Just we're not gonna let you know which one of
I
those.
can't tell. Yeah, you'll see. It's amazing.
Which is
though.
which?
It's amazing. There's
We
three
got
things.
about the super sick one.
Well, the super sick one
man.
is really expensive to produce.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned. But
Yeah.
you guys will
See,
love it.
the way you got to see is the super sick one is the higher profit margin. That's the one you want to buy.
Right.
Not the one with no profit margin. Fuck that one. No matter how fucking dope it is.
It's so dope. It's so dope.
We gotta pay for this barrel that we're trying to build here. Oh, by the way, speaking of building weird shit.
Oh yeah, I built Chris a puzzle. I don't know when it's gonna go up next week. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly next week.
Actually, we'll see how the solve works.
Wes Barker built no matter what.
Oh my god.
We said it's either gonna be a Wednesday video. If it's not so good, it's gonna be a Friday. If it's really bad, well, it's just gonna be on Bob.
Either way, we all win, I guess somehow.
Yeah, no. Either way, we get
I'm
to see it.
excited to see
I
what
saw it
solve
for the
is.
first time. You showed it to me, and it had
Just the outside.
just the outside of it as a box, and it has two hands like drawn on or something, and there's two fucking thumbs sticking out where the hands are like thumb tips. And I told Wes, this is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It looks like exactly what my mind's eye would picture. Yeah. I couldn't piece together what it was when he said he was going to build me a puzzle, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's what my head was trying to tell me. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking forward to this. Probably one of the most exciting puzzles. You filmed part of the build and everything, right?
I filmed all of it, man.
You gonna put that on your channel?
Yeah. I'll show you after he puts it out. I'll show you how I built it, and we'll talk over and we'll see what he fucked up or missed, or I don't know.
You can head over to West. Oh, you're already here.
Hey, well
but
done.
soon you won't be. So January, make sure you're subscribed to Bottom of the Barrel podcast.
Truly.
First link in the description. We're gonna be moving our asses over there starting January. Once we set up a fucking barrel, which I don't think will be ready by January, but
Hell yeah, well.
you think so?
I'm gonna come back and build it all in a 5-day stretch.
There's no way you're building that in 5 days.
100%. No big deal.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I agreed with you. In the middle of my sentence, I realized you're right.
No big deal.
No big
Just
deal.
kind of trailed off there at the end.
I lost confidence. It's like every guy that ever enters an orgy is like, I'm gonna bang all these women. One girl in. It's just Dunskies.
Yeah, you know what though? That guy's just as happy though. He's leaving with a smile on his face. And he just told his buddy not to a fucking orgy last night with 50 girls. He's like, came right away. It's the best sex of my life.
Yeah, I had sex with the same amount of people I've always had sex with.
Yeah.
One. And then
Yeah.
I left. So good.
So good.
So expensive. I assume there were prostitutes in this story. I don't know
I
why.
don't think that's how orgies work.
I don't know.
I don't think you pay for every prostitute.
Yeah, I'm only paying for these ones.
the
I
only-
never even touched these ones. Keep your receipts.
The only orgy.
Keep your orgy receipts.
Wes
boys.
goes to orgies. He's in the phone book for 3 hours, just fucking hiring prostitutes to show up at the same time. I need y'all to be there at fucking 7. The orgy's starting. I'll sort you out after. Fucking one woman in. He's like, all right, ladies. Hell of a night.
Oh shit.
Oh, my face hurts.
Ay.
Oh.
Where are we at? Should we? Oh no, we're not there yet. Okay.
Can you imagine doing a stand-up comedy or magic show to an orgy?
I've done it, man.
While they're doing it? Mm-hmm. No. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I did magic. They hired me.
Of course you did.
Yeah. At New Year's Eve one year, they're like, called me. This company calls me very all cryptic. I thought it was like a scam, and they're like, "Hey, can you do magic? You seem like a fun guy." I'm like, "Okay, it's a weird way to start." They're like, "Can you do magic?" I was like, "You might as well just call us. It's a really weird gig." So I called them, and they're like,
By the way, those guys who have that podcast with Patreon will never perform at an orgy.
That's true.
Keep going.
Unless they do it the way I said.
And that fucking guy from Bucharest, you too. Go fuck yourself. Keep going.
So they like, hey, you wouldn't mind performing? What if people were like dancing? Can you perform people dancing? I'm like, well, I'd probably get them to stop dancing. Like,
He started with dancing.
yeah, and then he's like, what if it was like a bunch of people, and then there were some topless people, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, what if there was like someone was like getting a blowjob? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like, I'm like, this is so weird. And then I'm like, what if
You got high hopes for your fucking
Yeah.
party. I don't know.
yeah. And they're like, what if it was a guy blowing another guy? I'm like, yeah, it's a couple buddies hanging out. All good. Like, I don't give a shit, right? And I'm like, and at this time, especially, I'm like, I need the money. I'm taking this gig no matter what you say next.
He's like, what if you're one of those guys? That was the next question.
And what if you don't come and do magic? Do you want me to suck some money?
What if one of those guys is you and the other one's me?
I'm like,
What
hey,
do you
it's
think?
$2,000 either way.
Hey, $20.
So no, I went to this party and it was like 3 levels of the nightclub, full on bottom level, normal nightclub vibes. Middle, it's like semi-private rooms. There's more people fooling around,
Over the pants stuff. And
then up top, it's just one big fucking bedroom of people just naked, fucking banging. Like, whoa, and I'm doing magic on every level.
Can you imagine being in that first level all night?
Yeah,
And then at the end of the night being like, what the fuck?
You did
I was down there the whole time trying to hit on women.
The best thing is you go up to a group of people trying to do a trick. You're like, pick a card, and there's people banging. And you're like, pick it up, pick it. And just trying to time it.
Wow.
Pick a card, pick a card. It was so
Now,
weird.
this is pre-COVID or post-COVID?
No, this was last week. Yeah. Just they wore masks. That's all good. No chins. You're not allowed to. Don't be too risque here.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
It was 4 years ago. I don't even remember.
That's a fucking story,
time.
man.
Yeah, it was wild, dude. I
It legit has to be a full-on video. Like this video, if you guys think Wes should do a story time
I'll tell you that
with
one.
animations, possibly cartoons or any acting involved, of him performing at an orgy. I think that's possibly because, like, as a magician, you're thinking, like, we've thought about this for our TV show.
Yeah.
Where are the worst places to perform magic? You know, we've come up with during a bank heist.
Yeah.
We thought some other ideas. We won't mention them here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we won't mention them, but yeah.
all sorts of really dumb places to perform, including a funeral home but an orgy has to be.
I'll tell you, all the times I've ever done magic in my life, thousands of times, I've never once been the least interesting person in the room. And that every time people couldn't care less. They're like, yeah, not here for card tricks. Like, it was so weird, man.
What was going through the head of the booking agent?
A dick. I have no idea.
During the phone call.
Oh, man. Honestly, I think they wanted it's like a group, and they that's why they have different levels, because different people have different comfort zones. So they wanted to have something for people that were first timers, very shy, sitting in the corner, not knowing how to interact.
So they thought a magician would be a good way to break the ice.
They thought a magician
into an orgy.
Yes.
This is the worst person you could have hired.
No, because they thought obviously I'm also male model at the same
Yeah,
time.
but the person with the least amount of sexual history. You're like, who can we find? Is there a mime here? Someone who's never had sex? Anyone? No mimes? How about magicians?
I'm very unthreatening sexually at those parties, so I think they're like, yeah, look at him.
Yeah, we had your clothes off.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm like, what? How do I dress to? No pockets, no sleeves.
Yeah, that's bizarre too. When you're showing up, you're the only one in a suit. Everyone else is in their birthday suit. They're just they're having a good old time.
To go up the stairs, you have to go in even numbers of men and women. So I had to take the booker with me, and her and I had to go to the next level together.
Oh, it's funny you said booker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mispronounced it.
Threw a B there, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting because we've heard of these places in movies. I personally never partook or witnessed or was even aware that these things exist. It's like fucking walking into a nightclub filled with vampires in a Blade movie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's exactly that's akin to being in a fucking orgy room for me. It's like walking into a nightclub and the sprinklers start leaking blood. Might as well be. Like, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
Fucking the mood just changed here. Hey, guys?
It makes
Hey, guys? Guys? You know? Like, that's...
It makes you wonder, man. You're like, wow, I'm missing out.
Yeah.
And the lady was upselling me at the end. She's like, you're in a relationship right now? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you know, you and your girlfriend should come by, like, check it out. Like, we have a vetting process. You have to send in a picture first, but you know, I'm like, I can already see you're gonna be approved.
She's trying to auction you off.
Yeah,
or something,
like I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, you should come check it out. Just stay on the first level if you want. Just come check it out. Come dance.
That's how they get you. Is the first level.
The first
because
level's
we've all
fun.
been to the first level.
First level's great.
We've all been to the first level.
It's like a nice club where everyone's like extra friendly. You're like,
Jesus
oh.
Christ. I'm going
Let's
to
go.
look for stairs at every nightclub I go to now. Just because I want to see this shit happen. I want to see blood from the sprinklers.
Yeah, man. Oh, you will for
You know?
sure. Yeah.
Just I want to see it in real life. It's never. I've seen it in videos,
yeah,
and even those seem set up.
yeah.
I'm like, they're all in on it. They're all aware of what's going on. They're all asked to be here.
Well, my buddy always said about he was like, oh, all these like movies they make of like high school parties and college parties and stuff. He's like, they're all so hard to believe, but he'd never been to parties.
Oh, right.
And then we went to a party one time. He's like, it was all real the whole time. Like all these movies started making more sense to me. He's like, oh, I should have. Oh,
I've never been to one of those either. Never.
They're real.
I've seen, maybe once or twice people having sex, like other than myself, in the same room. Yeah, I've seen naked women and stuff like that, strip clubs or whatever, but I've never been into the dark side like that. Never been invited to one of those Blade. You know, it's like one of those nightclubs like the vampire symbols on the outside of the door, like in Blade. That's exactly it. Mm-hmm. And you gotta like be wearing a fucking pop-up collar and have a tattoo in the back of your neck before you get in, like one of those places.
Yeah. So you fit right in.
I know what you're about. Yeah. Hey, comment below if you've ever partook in one of these things. Don't fucking lie to me. I'll sniff you out right away. If you're a magician, I know you're fucking lying. First of all. Second of all,
tell me the weirdest place you had sex. Let's go.
Ooh, great comment.
I need to see that. You just don't have no context if you don't want. Just throw in where it was.
Mine's in a bus in the like one of those Voyager buses. They had a bathroom in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Whoa.
there. Yep. And we were alone in the whole bus.
You were alone.
Don't see the point of going anywhere else except where we were, but we did.
How are you alone in a bus?
Yeah, we were fucking going on a 3-hour bus ride to it was my girlfriend at the time, to her place.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that was it. We thought it was pretty exciting. Is that the weirdest place?
It's hard to when you just throw yourself on the spot there. Right? Yeah, weirdest place, I guess. Yeah.
That was like, I guess public is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't fucking, fucking in the, behind the counter sandwich shop or anything. It wasn't that weird. But
yeah. I think for me, probably on like a kid's playground. Like not with a kid. Like with my girlfriend. Don't be weird. But like it was just like
I'm not being weird.
There was no one there.
It's the delivery that was weird. You're like, kids playground. Next question. Jesus Christ, elaborate for fuck's sakes. Christ.
No, I think it was probably weird. It's like it's a public, very public area.
Also, yeah, it is.
It was weird.
It's the weirdest.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. We said weird.
I mean, I get it because as soon as you said kids playground, I pictured midday kids running around.
No, jungle gym, no kids, dusk.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But that's not
just people walking.
You didn't
their
set it
dogs.
up like that. You're like, kid. I say kids playground. What do you think of? You think of fucking broad daylight kids fucking throwing the dog toy around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like kids playground. These poor children.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Also at a roller coaster. But like what's called the zipper, you're like in your own little cage thing and it goes around.
Oh.
And like when they're offloading, it's just not full sex, but just blowjob style. But, yeah.
Interesting.
That was weird.
Yeah.
And then a lot of me driving 20 kilometers an hour around my hometown.
I've done it underwater once. Well, not not completely submerged, but we were both in the water
with a fish.
No,
with a woman.
That was at the playground.
Okay.
No, yeah, it was at a public beach. Yeah, that was pretty risque.
That would be weird.
Yeah, and I'm uncomfortable talking about this. I don't know why.
I don't know.
It feels bizarre to talk about because I feel like
people are gonna hear it.
No, I feel like with you know what it is. It's today's climate.
Yeah.
No COVID and shit too. It just feels bizarre talking about
you cannot
times
give COVID
where I was allowed to
to
actively fucking ejaculate in a public water without the fucking CDC shutting down half the fucking country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now.
What do you have?
I mean, possibly COVID, right? That was the thing. That's how it spreads.
You've seen way too many horror movies.
That's how it spreads. That's how it started initially.
There is no Vibrator race today, and we are going to go.
We gave you a fucking hour of amazing content that you
don't need it.
You could probably cancel us on this podcast, so fucking have at her.
Oh my God.
Guys, if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy what we do here, we're not going to be pieces of shit and ask you for $2 a month. We're just going to say, like this video.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't even have to subscribe if you're not already. Just fucking like the video. It'll show up in your feed again once in a while, and you fucking have a gander and chill with us for a bit.
Yeah. If you don't like happiness, then don't worry about it. This isn't for you. But if you like happiness, hang out.
Or
another idea.
Fucking go see unsuccessful magicians and pay $2 a month to listen to what they have to say. Because for sure it's more important than this and funnier.
Yeah, and if you don't pay them $2 a month, they're going to be selling timeshares.
That's right.
And we don't need that.
Yeah,
So
if you're from Bucharest and want to laugh your ass off, go subscribe to those guys. If not, stick around, guys. Thanks for fucking tuning in.
See you next week. See you guys.
Awesome.
It's a good podcast.
That's a great podcast.
Down in the barrel, there's a naked man.